This little guy blew my mind the first time I used it. It's one of those small things that make you wonder, why didn't I think of it earlier? So if you're not a perfect guitar player, a drummer, or singer, or whatever it is that you're doing, it probably takes you at least a dozen of takes to record the part that you want. It's like 50 in my case. This is where this pedal comes in. It saves you the time, the frustration of resetting and starting the recording over and over and over again. Essentially, it's just a MIDI keyboard that you can use with your feet. That's how I got this idea. When I bought my MIDI keyboard for making little drum samples and synths for ambience, I noticed that it has additional buttons like play and stop. So I set the MIDI settings in my recording software, and man, the recording process became so much easier. Now I didn't have to use my mouse or to go looking for shortcuts on the keyboard. Then I figured there must be a function in the software that stops and erases the current recording. And there was. So I assigned this function to one of the additional buttons the keyboard had. This was the next mind-blowing moment. I was so impressed by how much bearable the recording process became, I started wondering, are there any other ways or hacks to shorten the logistics of the recording process? Because that's the part I hate the most. Obviously playing better is not an option. And that's how the MIDI pedal idea popped in the shower. Or toilet. This specific pedal is made by Luptimos company. It's classified as a USB MIDI foot controller. It has a bigger brother, but the mini model is exactly what I need. It's that simple, it has 3 buttons, it's compact, it's light enough to toss around with my feet to place it where I need it to be. In fact, you can assign additional function to each button, which makes it 6 buttons in 3. I personally needed to start the recording and erase it as soon as I ruined the take, so I need only 2 buttons. You can have the third one. I really hope you'll get to try it somewhere, because it simply frees your hands and mind from messing with the computer, so you don't even have to move at all between takes. You can keep holding your guitar, your pick, your bow, your tambourine, and manage the software with a small pedal. What a time to be alive! I guess this pedal can also be used in a professional studio. I don't know, maybe you have some musician, guitarist which is very shy, or it takes a lot of takes to record him. You can leave him alone with this pedal, so he doesn't mess with your gear. You can make yourself a coffee, and by the time you return, he probably feels much comfortable and will succeed in one of his tries.